Costco. Right at opening time too. And it is crazy busy today. Maybe it's all these nursery items here. Let's go. Ohayou gozaimasu. So today I'm gonna start in the back of Costco because one of the first things I need to buy, toilet paper. And there's definitely plenty of TP right now. They are stacked to the top right now. I've literally never grabbed from the top before. All right, price you guys here in Washington State, 21 bucks. So I heard this thing about Kirkland brand toilet paper that people don't actually like it. They like the price for whatever reason. The quality just isn't there. I don't know. Oh, look at that, fits perfectly right there. I don't know how true that is, but I saw a YouTube Shorts or a TikTok about it. Let me know. Do you guys like Costco toilet paper? Are you a fan? I don't notice the difference because literally that's all we use. I'm getting two because I'm buying for multiple people today. Wow, that already takes up the whole bottom half of my cart. Next, I'm looking for that Topo Chico, which I do not see, sadly. So there is this Italian sparkling mineral water by Kirkland brand, but it's in a plastic bottle. And same thing with the San Pellegrino. This is also a plastic bottle. We're trying to stay away from plastics. And even the Perrier from France, plastic bottle. You can drink anything you want it from a glass bottle, preferred. The only glass bottled sparkling water is big bottle. San Pellegrino, glass bottle. There's how many in here? Yeah, 15 glass bottles in here. And guess what? It's on salesy right now. Look at that, $6 off. I'm here for it. You know what though? This is such a good deal. I might buy a couple boxes of this. Now Judy prefers the smaller bottles, but in the meantime, since this is on sale, I should take advantage. I'm gonna buy a couple boxes of this. Today is stocking up day here at Costco, so I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff and I'm gonna buy some fancy foods today too. Okay, this is the heaviest my cart's been within 5 minutes of shopping. As you can see right now, I'm solo today, no kids. When the kids aren't here, it's just so much easier, so I kind of take my time. This one I not only explore, I stock up. This is kind of gimmicky. Coca-Cola on the can, they have all these things on it. Kind of fun. So this weekend, I'm gonna cook steaks for the family, and I haven't had it in a hot second, so I'm excited. I'm gonna get something fancy. Definitely at least prime, if not Wagyu. Oh, look at this. We usually stock up on Oreos once in a while because we use it obviously as a snack, but especially for Kira's ice creams. And look at this, Oreo, $3.50 off. Gonna be a hero today. Yes, kids love it when I buy snacks for them because I rarely do. This is a new product, Crofter's Peach Organic Premium Spread. Sounds kind of good. I can promise you I do not regularly buy this much sugary stuff all at once. Sometimes the girls, they know I buy Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We haven't had it in a while. They did request it, and look at this. $2 off, $6.59. I mean, literally, look at this. 3 pounds, 2 whole bags for $6.59. I feel like that's a really good deal. I'll take it. Sale item, sale item, sale item. Love it. QB. This stuff isn't even that good of a deal. 1 whole bottle, $6.19. Japanese style mayonnaise. Nah, my mom says she needs salt. So this whole thing, pink salt, fine grain, $6.39. That's a pretty damn good deal. Not on sale, but she needs it. I just came to a realization recently that this is the place you want to buy salt because seriously, it's such a good deal. I used to buy this, smaller company salt at the co-op, and 1 box, which is literally a 1/4 the size of this package right here, costs like $8 or $10, and you get all of this with a grinder for your pink salt for $6.69. It's really sad for that salt company, but just the price. And I use a lot of salt because I cook a lot. Now, one thing that is interesting about salt is my friend Matt, who's a cook and been a chef in restaurants for over a decade. He says there's a difference, and I believe it too. Like there's obviously, just like anything, some salt's gonna have a better quality to it, better flavor to it. When you cooking, just on average, as long as the salt's good enough, you don't need it to be super fancy. Maybe when you're plating your dish and you want to kind of like top it off with something fancy, you might get like a flaky salt and pay extra money for that. But for 90% of your salt needs, Costco, Kirkland brand, that's all you need. Okay, this is just smart. Filled pancakes. And yes, that's right. hazelnut spread, aka Nutella. I'm not gonna buy it, but it's here. So Judy needs some olive oil, and I'm always kind of like flip-flopping between these two. Now, of course, we want to levitate towards organic virgin olive oil, even though it says organic, Kirkland brand, of course. If you look at the back right here, it says certified organic, contains oil from one or more of these countries: Argentina, Australia, Chile, Spain, Greece, Italy, Morocco, Peru, Portugal, Tunisia, Turkey. Crazy. Not only is it in 2 different continents, one of them being Australia. Crazy. And this one is $18.39. Now over here, you got the non-organic one that's more expensive, but look at this. Same thing, 100% Italian extra virgin olive oil, but it says Italian there. One country. Which one's better? Get the organic one from multiple countries or the non-organic one from one country? Personally, I kind of levitate towards this one. One country, and of course, it being Italy, they know their olive oil. Yes, it's not organic, but it's one country. It's Italy, so that's what I'm going with today. Look at this. I got the Kirkland brand whole tomatoes back in the house, and this is a San Marzano tomato. This is also a product of Italy, so it's legit. I've had it before. Really easy to open, and whenever you're cooking with tomatoes, especially canned tomatoes, you want whole tomatoes. It's easier to get like crushed tomatoes or tomato sauce, but this is less processed, meaning whole peeled tomatoes, you got better flavor typically. 3 cans, $12.99. By the way, Rao's right now is on sale. 2 jars of pasta sauce, $3 off. And I want to report this stuff right here. Freaking bomb.com. This strawberry waffle, it's individually packaged, perfect for like coffee and perfect for kids, like a little special treat. Toast it in the toaster oven. It was good. Yeah, it kind of reminds me, and I think it's supposed to be this, the Belgian style waffles that has the rock sugar in it, so that when they cook up the waffles, it like holds its shape or something, so that when you bite into it, it's a little crunchy. And these ones are awesome, so highly suggest getting it. And it's on sale right now, $2 off. All right, beelining it to the other side. One of the first things we need here is booze, specifically white wine. I still can't believe one of these boxes is the equivalent of 4 bottles of white wine. And what is this? This is Pinot Grigio, what we normally buy, $14.79, like over $3 per bottle. Love this. And if you're not familiar, there's this little like pull tab thing. A spout comes out of it. Easily put it into your fridge, and you have cold white wine whenever you want it. We're not really picky about a white wine. Well, I'll tell you, this white wine is actually legit. It's kind of dry, it's not too sweet, and especially if you like to deglaze your pan with white wine while you're cooking, it's kind of nice having this on hand in the fridge whenever you need it. The other booze I like here is their beer, Kirkland Signature lager style beer from Deschutes Brewery in Oregon. Only 14 bucks. Solid beer for you beer lovers. $1.16 per can. That's pretty good for a craft beer. So I'm just waiting for this champagne to get jacked up in price, because it's been $19.99 literally forever, as long as I can remember buying champagne from here. However, with the tariffs, you know, I don't know what it is. I think it's like 10% right now. That would go to $22. So let's see if it does. I'm not hoping it goes up. I'm just waiting, because when that thing goes up, that's a tariff thing. All right, let's look at the list here. Mango juice, okay. Mixed berry frozen fruit, chicken stock, need that. Olive oil, got it. White wine box, got that. Lunch meat, gotta get that. Topo Chico, gonna have to find that somewhere else. Got the toilet paper. Shredded cheese, oh yeah, gotta get that later. Got the salt, and then variety chip pack. And I don't know who got a hold of this, but maybe it was Leah. Okay, I need bananas, and there's one bunch of bananas that my eyes have got a hold of right there. Look at these. These are ripening nicely. $2.49 for this whole bunch. There's so many kind of tips on how to pick good fruit. One of mine that's completely arbitrary, but it's worked really well, is the first fruit that catches my eye. That's the one that I grab. So that's the same with melons. That's the same with a bag of apples, whatever. Now the only one it doesn't apply for is berries, because you really got to pay attention. Berries. Now lately, the raspberries have been looking amazing, tasting amazing, I can already tell these are a little bit kind of like not as good. This is kind of the bottom of the barrel here. This whole thing, $7.99. This will be gone literally in one afternoon, so I'll get this. It's already a lot of stuff. I haven't even finished half of my shopping. So today I'm doing pizza. I kind of want to mix it up. I'm gonna do Brussels sprouts. Grab these guys right here. One bag of Brussels sprouts, $7. We've been eating a lot of broccoli. Roasted broccoli, broccoli bites, broccoli and pasta. Kind of over it, so let's do something fancy with these. Also gonna get some mushrooms, my favorite, shiitakes. $10, which kind of seems expensive considering how light this is, but yeah, it's still way cheaper than any other grocery store. One of my favorite pizza flavors is a mushroom pizza, but I don't put any sauce. Just mushrooms, Parmesan, olive oil, maybe some garlic, really plain seasonings. And so you really get the flavor of the garlic that comes through, but the mushrooms really stand out. Versus if you had a sauce, even like a white sauce, the mushrooms kind of get drowned out. So I roast the mushrooms, I put it on my pizza dough, sourdough. So good, so good. Steak, and whenever I can, I get USDA Prime. These ones look amazing. $19.99 a pound, which is kind of expensive. And it's $48 just for these two, but these are beautiful steaks, nice and thick. And I do something to these that really just elevate it. Ooh, I should get maybe these smaller ones too. Or should I get two bigger ones? Yeah, look at that. 4 steaks for about $90. Special treat weekend. We're just curious about these American Wagyu briskets here. This whole freaking thing is literally the cost of my 4 steaks at $5.99, but this is American Wagyu, so I can see why people like to barbecue. That's a lot of meat. Now I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff on there that you probably don't eat or it's not that good. That's a good deal though. I used to barbecue, but all I would barbecue is chicken. Chicken's easy to barbecue. It only takes about an hour, hour and a half tops. I think you can do it in like 45 minutes. If you had chicken thighs, that's what I preferred barbecuing. And so smoking it adds a whole different kind of layer of flavor, but it does take time. This middle aisle is nice as well. Get quickly through Costco. Just don't be tempted. We just ran out of this chicken stock. It's our go-to whole box, which is 6 cartons, $9. Obviously, this is just the best price. Now, I've always wondered about this stuff, this chicken sipping bone broth, which is technically better than stock in terms of its health benefits, but I don't know, it seems a little gimmicky. What's your opinion on it? The ingredients are organic chicken stock, water, organic chicken stock, vegetable stock, organic onion juice, sea salt, natural roasted flavor, organic turmeric concentrate, organic ground bay leaves, organic black pepper extract. That's like your basic chicken stock, I guess. This, which is literally double the price, so it's $20, so even more so. A lot of the same stuff. Difference though, apple cider vinegar, rosemary extract, lemon juice. Is it worth it? Because I do prefer bone broth, and when I make bone broth at home, definitely do it for a lot cheaper than that. This is definitely a really full cart. Maybe one of the heaviest I've had in a while. I'm thinking my receipt's gonna be like towards the 300 to 400 mark today. I thought this was 2 different chip packs, but it's only slightly different. So the smaller one, 30 bigger bags. Okay, so it's a bigger bag. Cheetos, barbecue Lay's, Fritos, Lay's, Doritos, and nacho cheese Doritos. And then you got this one, same thing, Lay's. Got the Cool Ranch, got the nacho cheese, got the Fritos, got the barbecue, but then you got the cheddar and sour cream. What are you missing? This one just has more, looks like. Oh, smaller bags, probably good for the kids, and the price is right. This one is $19. This one is $20.39. I mean, you're definitely getting way more, but you never know. Sometimes with these chip bags, it's like mostly air. But by weight, this says it's, well, let's see, by weight, I don't know. 54 ounces, $20.39. This one is total net weight, 52 ounces. Oh. 54 ounces. Wow, my mind just got blown. This seems like it's way, 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 way bigger, but actually this is literally only, wait one second. This can't be. Oh yeah, this is not even 2 ounces lighter than this perceived bigger box. But for the kiddos, smaller box is the way to go. Text Judy the Beauty. Other than the chips box, did you want me to get string cheese for Mia's class? A favorite at our house, mango nectar. Now I will say one thing, it's $6.29 for a gigantic bottle, but when you look at the ingredients list, sugar, 23 grams added sugar, 33 grams total. Gotta kind of water this down or make mango soda like we do at home. So whenever I go shopping at Costco, especially days that I vlog, I clock in at least a few thousand steps. So I feel like I get a, you know, not necessarily a good workout, but I'm working my legs. Today though, this is like a sled workout because this cart is super heavy. Something new I want to try was this holy guacamole. This is our classic one. No added preservatives, love that, because this is also a sale item. So $4 off, $10.29, it's really good. Guacamole is one of those things I typically like to make from scratch because obviously it's gonna be better. Most packaged stuff is not that good. However, this one looks pretty good. Because it's got chunks of avocado in there, I'm gonna try it, and mainly just because it's on sale, 10 bucks. Another reason to get the guacamole is this right here. Crispy shredded chicken tacos, which normally I would not buy, but yes, yes, yes. $4.20 off, sale item, and they do look delicious. So that with a guacamole, Mexican night, baby. Yeah, I would still get it. All right, for some reason, string cheese is not in the cheese section. It's on the other side. But yeah, I'm gonna grab these from Mia. String cheese, $12.59. Most people just assume maybe they don't have string cheese. I was like, you know what? They probably have a different section, but then why? Why is it in a different section? Because this is where all the other cheese is at. Literally all the other cheese. Maybe because it's like a kid item? I don't think it's very smart. All right, so my mom said to get some cheese as well for her. She wants shredded cheese. And I asked her what kind she wants. She said I should pick. You know, I'm gonna do this right here. The Tillamook shredded medium cheddar. You know what though? I don't know. Changing my mind. The reason she asked is because it's for the bread she makes. And I do like it when there's like a combo instead of the sourdough bread. So maybe I go for the cheddar Monterey Jack mix, but it's a finer shred versus the Tillamook. It's a thicker shred, but it's just cheddar. You know what, I'm gonna go with the Kirkland brand. Finer shred, but it's a combo of two, which I think would be nice for the sourdough, which her cheesy sourdough is like crack. If there's one thing that I wanna teach you guys how to make, when I figure out how to make it, it's my mom's cheddar sourdough. Imagine a really good sourdough bread, like a proper loaf, crusty outside, fluffy on the inside. But on the outside, once in a while you get caramelized cheese. On the inside, you get a little bite of cheese. Freaking awesome. This has got to be a record for me. You know what's sad? When a sale item is no longer on sale. So this Chobani Greek yogurt is $15.89, was $5 off, and now it's not. So yeah, this is really good, but it's probably another strategy of Costco's. Make it on sale, tempt you to buy it, fall in love with it, and then it's not on sale. And then you pay full price because you love the product so much. Smart, but sad for us. Speaking about a sale item, this Annie's Organic Cinnamon Rolls, amazing. And right now it is $4.50 off. Highly suggest it. Great in the morning and even great as a dessert at night. Uh-oh, there's a casualty. I was gonna put it back, but there's a hole in it and it's on the ground, so kind of nasty. All right, chicken stock, got it. Olive oil, white wine. Oh, lunch meat, need to get that. Kimchi, okay. Dish soap, string cheese, olive oil. I'm almost done here. For lunch meat, this is kind of the way to go. As long as you like turkey, right here. Dietz & Watson, which is a great company. 3-pack, organic roasted turkey breast. Great flavor. And just a good protein. It is expensive though, 19 bucks. But this is kind of unusual. I saw this earlier somewhere else. These are grass-fed beef sticks that are refrigerated. it's on sale right now, but do you have to keep them refrigerated? Never heard of that before. Wow, these are legit. $3 off. So when it comes to kimchi, we've kind of been only eating this kimchi. And the one thing about it is, it's a good deal. This whole thing, $8.79, but there's kind of a shelf life to this. Once you open this, I feel like you have maybe 2 weeks tops. So if you eat enough, this is definitely a go-to. At $8.79 though, even if you had to like throw away the last little bit, which we have had to do, just like the bottom part, because it gets kind of funky, even though kimchi is already supposed to be funky. So this stuff is solid as long as you eat all of it within 2 weeks. Product of Korea, that's legit. On the package, it does say #1 kimchi of Korea, and it's approved by my friend, the Korean vegan. Now, I don't know if it's vegan. I don't want to get her in trouble or anything. I text her once, say, hey, is this legit? Because when I first saw it, probably like 2 years ago, and she said, yes, it's legit, and it's Joanna approved, at least if it's vegan. Is it vegan? Fermented shrimp, so not vegan approved, but yeah, Joanne said still, it's a good brand. Last stop of the day, dairy section. By the way, Kerrygold butter is on sale right now, $12, $4 off. So for a Mexican night, I was gonna get this 2-pack of sour cream, which is nice because you only have to open one. The other one, you know, lasts a little bit longer, $4.59. But then I saw this Kerrygold, which is a local farm, really good. Obviously not 2 packs, 1 pack, $4.89. So you're getting way more. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, sour cream goes bad, obviously, just like any dairy product, but that's a good deal. And we do have 7 people, so we go through a lot of sour cream. Oh, and we use sour cream for banana bread, hence why we buy a lot of bananas too. Not only to eat, just as a snack or in smoothies, but when it gets really brown, banana bread. And sour cream, funny enough, is actually a great ingredient to keep that banana bread really moist, and Judy always requests it, so we'll go with the big tub of sour cream today. Heavy whipping cream. Kira's gonna make me some Oreo ice cream since the Oreos were on sale. $10 for this whole carton right here. No shortage of eggs, but there is still a limit of 3. Which is probably smart. That's all you really need, honestly, even if you've got a big family. We just ran out of this Greg's ranch dressing. Just really the best stuff. I think this might be a local company. Is it? No, from California. I like this better than that classic stuff, Hidden Valley. Dang! That's a full car right there. Put it in the comments, how much do you think all this is gonna cost? And it's only food, by the way. Based off of the weight, even though I did get a lot of sale items, some extra food for my mom. I'm gonna call this like $3.80 to $4.20. Okay, so there's one more thing I forgot to buy that I haven't bought in a while. Pesto. So the girls have been into pesto pizzas. So today I'm gonna do a pesto pizza, and this is $9.49 by the way. The way the girls have been eating pesto, I think we'll go through this in literally the next week. So do a pesto pasta, pesto pizza. Okay, now I'm really done. Total bill, $420. That's about what I thought. What does $420 buy you at Costco? This big box of chips, mango nectar, thing of olive oil, Kerrygold, heavy whipping cream, big thing of salt, ranch, box of chicken stock, chicken taco thingies, Oreos on sale. All right, this is a lot of stuff. Guacamole, pesto, raspberries, mushrooms. I bought sea salt, my mom requested this one. Brussels sprouts, did I say string cheese? Bananas, kimchi, and then turkey meat. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, white wine, beer. 2 things, toilet paper. 2 huge bags of shredded cheese. Last but not least, 2 big old boxes of San Pellegrino. So there you go. That's my Costco haul. I actually thought it was gonna be more expensive, but man, I'm getting good at finding these sales, so taking advantage.